Hey guys, welcome to Bizarre Anime Vibes. I'm your host Jofu, and I'm here with two hosts today.
Drip Knight.
And I'm Jonah. I'm glad to be here.
And with Chainsaw Man Season 1 coming to an end, we thought what better time to do a review of our overall thoughts of Season 1 than now.
We literally just finished watching the anime like
20 minutes ago.
20 minutes ago. So
Time for it is fresh on our mind, and I have opinions. I have some opinions.
I
on the
finished,
show.
I finished it a week ago.
Okay.
But before we get into anything, don't
Yeah.
forget to Colossal. Smash that like button. Stay up to date with our new videos, our podcasts, all that nonsense. Without further ado, anything else you think we should get into?
Now we gotta just dive right into it.
All right, let's do it, guys. I want to hear your thoughts right away.
Right away.
yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. I guess I'll start. And then actually, I'll start because this guy has interesting opinions, and I think that you guys would actually just flame him.
I
'Cause
think
he
you have
flames him.
actually. No, I think you have interesting
I
opinions.
have interest. Okay. I
Yeah.
think I'm
Your
pretty
favorite
like.
character is very questionable.
No, not really. Not really.
Wow.
Not really.
Well, we'll see.
I think okay, so Chainsaw Man, he kind of showed me the anime manga, just what it was before it was an anime.
Mhm.
And kind of explained to me what it was. I saw the manga cover, it was just this guy flying off a building with like a chainsaw head. So
It
I
was
just think
Volume 1's cover, if you guys know what that looks
yeah,
like.
so it was like really I was just like, okay, this is just some type of new manga. It's gonna be popular for a minute, whatever, right?
Mhm.
I didn't think I was gonna watch it just because I wasn't really into anime for like a minute. But one day we ended up watching Chainsaw Man because he's a fan,
Second favorite anime.
and yeah, there you go. And so we just ended up watching it one day, and I was like, oh, this is pretty good. Like, it's pretty interesting. Now that I finished Chainsaw Man, now I just I haven't really been able to like digest it, but it's been really like it's weird. Like, it's just a really
Yeah.
weird anime.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like, I still don't get a lot of the stuff about it. But I mean, I do understand the appeal of it and why people like Chainsaw Man. But it's not my favorite. But I totally understand why people love
Your
it.
taste is questionable, so.
Yeah.
What about you,
Yeah.
Matt?
It's not even in my top 5. Alright.
Wow.
I'm already
Okay,
gonna
okay,
start.
yeah.
Wait. Before
already
anything,
starting
before
off.
anything, I will say
What?
this. I finished part 1 of Chainsaw Man, which is
Uh-huh.
the first 97 chapters. The best arc has yet to be animated. And that arc changes everything.
So you're all saying this. So you're saying this right now, like once it get there, you think. So you're saying
International
from a
Assassins
manga.
arc.
So the reason is your second favorite is because you're a manga person.
Oh yeah,
You-
no,
you-
I
you're
loved it.
tripping.
I loved it even like where season 1 ended. I still loved it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But I did not put in my number 2 till I finished it, and even then, I had to give it some time to breathe. You know.
Okay, that's fair.
But
That's
the International Assassin arc played a big part because that arc is insane.
And that's the next arc.
No, the next arc is the school arc, and then after that is International Assassins.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going
So-
to school. Let's go.
Yeah.
Like school with Marvel's animation, it's gonna look amazing.
Yo, Denji going to school?
De-
This is
learning.
insane. Hey,
If he
Denji.
gets a diploma, look, power with glasses though. Hello, I'm just saying.
I know for a fact.
Wild.
With
I know for a
glasses.
freaking fact every guy's gonna simp over her.
How? Imagine Maki with
Because that's something.
Oh, Maki with glasses? Oh my god, Makima.
Makima's gonna get
With
a degree
glasses.
or like diploma.
Oh
Bro.
my god,
Bro, she doesn't need school.
J-
She's good.
I mean, yeah, she may not be in school, but
She's good.
bro.
I promise.
She can walk into school, get any man she wants. All the jobs will be over.
Nah,
even.
man, that's all
what this
Denji's.
podcast has become. Huh?
That's all Denji, man.
Oh my god, Makima. Hello.
Okay.
Your
Regardless,
thoughts on season 1?
Oh,
regardless,
yes,
Go
right.
back to that.
it's I mean I don't-
Overrated.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's slightly over. I think it's slightly over. I don't, especially compared to like a lot of anime that I've watched, like that have been like just like popping into the scene. Like, I mean, I haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen, so I can't say anything for that. But
Yeah.
Demon Slayer season 1 was really good.
For me, I don't know. When people come to me saying like somebody
Yeah. Hi.
comes to me saying like this anime is gonna I guess in the words redefine anime. It's gonna make me
I mean-
love anime. It's gonna be the number one anime, maybe better than Attack on Titan. Which one? I think Attack on Titan season 1 is better than this.
Yeah, I agree.
Hit-
Whoa.
Finish.
Tell me if you want.
Okay. Again, Chainsaw Man is the overall experience. Like the overall experience is good because season 1 is only 37 chapters. You know, I put it like this, and I told you guys this. Episode 8 is when real Chainsaw Man begins. And episode 8 is the one where everyone got jumped with
Yeah.
the guns. You remember that?
In the train.
Oh yeah.
Well, Makima got
Yeah,
shot,
yeah,
and
no, yeah.
everyone. That's when Chainsaw Man, in my opinion, really began. Everything before that was just a prologue, like to introduce you to the characters, kind of have an idea of like how the
So
show.
half the season was
But-
prologue.
Compared to Attack on Titan.
That's what I'm saying. It didn't start for real until episode 8.
But compared to Attack on Titan, where everything started episode 1.
Yeah.
That's why I say in my opinion,
Yeah.
Attack on Titan is definitely one of my top
But
5
hey, at least
animes.
Chainsaw Man has a really good ending versus Attack on Titan, which has one of the worst.
Hey,
Chainsaw Man's
we're
not
not
done,
there
though.
yet. We're not there yet.
But the manga itself's not.
It's
finished,
not done, but it's a new main character and everything.
Oh.
It's just set in the same world.
Okay, but if we're talking about purely anime based,
Yeah. That's fair.
purely anime based, Chainsaw Man is just really, it's been overhyped. People are telling me
agree.
that Chainsaw Man would redefine, have new expectations. I'll admit, Mappa really killed it with the animation.
Mhm.
Like, for the little moments, they still went hard. For the big moments, they still went hard.
Mhm.
Episode 1, the CGI was questionable at best.
Mhm.
So, okay,
After watching that episode, like, what, 10 times at this point, it's not
Yeah.
as bad as people were, like, hating it the first time. Rewatch it a few times. Honestly, it's a lot better than what it could have been.
yeah, what it could have been, but like for how the standard of me going in, if my expectation was just like I'm gonna watch new anime, then I wouldn't be so hard pressed to. But it's such.
Didn't
high
you do a
quality.
whole review for the Seven Deadly Sins film? I don't want to hear
Okay.
anything from you about
Okay.
CGI or 3D animation.
Honestly, like regardless
that
of
was-
Seven Deadly Sins, like
No, we're not talking about
yeah,
that
we're not
anime.
here to yeah.
But I'm saying, you of all people have some nerve talking about CGI and 3D animation being questionable after you did a whole review about a film that's entirely like, calm down.
I honestly think my problem with Chainsaw Man
Yeah,
is
stay
that
silent.
like my problem with my thing with Chainsaw Man is I was never super excited on my own. Is it, like I don't know if that's like a weird thing. Like
No, it makes
waiting from episode to episode, I was never watching it, and I was like, I'm super excited to see what happens next.
You literally said
Right.
you want to see what happens next a few times.
Okay,
Alright,
like
it was
like
like Demon Slayer season 2. Demon Slayer season 2. I was ready for next episode.
Okay, because they did the cliffhangers at the worst moments.
but
But
that's
Chainsaw Man-
that's just good anime.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
No, that's fair.
people hate cliffhangers, but honestly, like the fact that like it makes you want more
For what it's
is like makes
for
you like
what it is worth. You guys didn't watch week to week. You watched literally like episode back to back at your own pace, which maybe didn't help because, like, for example, the episode 11 where Aki was being choked out. Imagine it ends and you have to wait a week to see did he die? What just happened? Or the one where Makima got shot.
But
Did
Aki
you forget the episode where she got shot? They didn't show you that she was alive till the next episode. So for a week, you're just like, is Makima actually dead?
yeah.
And then the one with the hotel arc in the Infinity, you're like, wait, they're trapped? Oh, the arc's getting good. Oh, Kobeni screams and the episode ends.
okay, so
There are
they do the cliffhangers, but for me it's like they do the cliffhangers, but I'm not super hooked on what they on what they show. So like the difference between like maybe him watching Demon Slayer season 2 is he watches something that's like set up in the same way as Chainsaw Man, like whether it be the Infinity Castle or I don't know what happens.
Infinity Castle. Whoa, calm down.
I mean, whatever.
Wait.
Eternity.
Eternity
Double.
yeah. Just like the way they do cliffhangers
Mhm.
and you reacting to those cliffhangers is different.
Mhm.
So like maybe when we're watching Demon Slayer, we're like we see the cliffhangers and we're like, oh shit, like that's I want to see the next episode.
Yeah.
Versus watching this and being like, okay, that's cool. I'll like to see the
I'll
next
say
episode.
this. Again, because I'm defending Chainsaw Man here is what it feels like. But
Yeah.
My God.
But when I read the manga and someone put this to me, Chainsaw Man is a type of anime or a type of manga that needs to be read in quick succession. You know what I mean? Or it's best to read it at your own pace. I read it in 2 weeks. I know people who read it in a day. I know people who read it in like a month. You know what I mean? But when you know the full story is out and you get to choose, it's a lot better. With the anime, you get through that first 12 episodes and it doesn't hit the same. It starts to hit at the end because you can't lie. That last arc was pretty good. The Snake and Katana Man.
Oh, and Katana Man, I think by far is one of my favorite villains from Chainsaw Man.
Exactly. That arc is when he gets introduced. That's one arc just now. Episode 8 till.
Bro, I didn't know he was the main villain.
He's not. They captured him. The Gun Devil.
The Gun Devil.
The Gun Devil's
The Gun Devil's the one who hired them. That's why I'm saying nothing has like.
I meant like within this 12 section, a 12
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, I guess in the 12
Arc,
episodes
this
he's the main
arc,
villain.
yeah. I didn't know he was the main villain. Like,
Katana Devil.
okay.
So the Katana Devil.
Crap, this
The
hype
best
is
way to
crazy.
put it-
But
the best way. The best
this
way.
hype is crazy. But
Best way to put it is Katana Man is Denji's rival. You know what I mean? Because similar design, similar like. That's the best way to put it. Like, not the main. In this, I guess yes,
He was
the main
kind.
villain.
He was kind of created to counter Denji.
He's literally like supposed to be Denji's rival. Like it's an exact parallel of Denji.
Mhm.
Someone who got the powers but is evil. You know what I mean? Whereas Denji's like has similar powers but and looks similar but is good.
I mean,
Good-
you can't really call Denji good.
I mean,
evil. I mean,
he saved some people. So
but
he does whatever he wants, bro.
yeah, but he saved like 4 people. In
I
season
mean-
one. So
his motives are questionable at best.
motives are if I see a giant bad devil trying to like eat me and you are the one killing it to
He
save
threw
me,
a
I don't care.
car at the Bad
Yeah,
Devil,
but
saying,
he
"I don't
also-
care who lives or dies."
He said, "Do you think I care about some old dude?" The guy got out though and lives.
I mean, but
That
he
was a
doesn't care.
girl he saved on the train.
And in the Bad Devil, he saved a girl, and he saved a dude and his kid.
So that means
I bet the kid was a
he
girl.
does not
No, it
care
wasn't.
about
It was a
anybody.
son.
He
Never
does not
mind.
care about
Bitch.
anybody.
Okay.
Like not even a little bit.
Denji's down bad. Okay,
This dude
didn't you? No, didn't
will do
you,
anything.
You of all people,
Denji.
Didn't you of all people are like Denji's relatable because he's so down bad, and I can
Yeah,
get that.
absolutely. But that doesn't mean like we're talking about him being a hero.
Yeah,
Like
no,
it's not a hero. Yeah,
So you're like,
It's not a
oh,
hero.
Denji's motives are questionable, but I relate to them.
yeah, because we're not
Bro,
heroes.
We're not heroes. Who said we're
Same.
good people?
Yeah, exactly.
I could
So-
easily be
yeah,
a
we
criminal.
sin.
No
Yeah,
question.
That's a wild
I could
statement.
easily like be a criminal.
I'm a criminal.
You
is
wouldn't
wild.
know. You know, you wouldn't know.
Yeah, take me to juvenile.
You've literally slept over at my house for like the last 3 days. If you were a criminal, I think I would know. At
Oh,
that point.
absolutely, absolutely. You should know at that
I've
point. I
known
would make
you
it
for
very.
4 years.
If I was a criminal, I would be the type of person where like it'd be painfully obvious that I'm a criminal.
Yeah, you're.
But I would be such like a goofball at the same time. You know what I mean? Like I would goof around.
You're.
Yeah. Like you'd be like,
I
this
think
guy's
that's why
a
you
bad
like
guy,
her character.
but he's hilarious, and I like being around him. So
If you
therefore,
were
I
a
don't
villain,
mind.
I would know and just not do anything, and
If
then
you-
like casually mention it one day.
You-
Or no.
Oh.
You know, if he was a bad guy,
He would Gizmo from Teen Titans.
Oh, fucking yeah. Okay, to get back on topic, Chainsaw Man. Let's talk about the characters. What you thought? Let me like what I'll do is I'll list off a ton of characters since I know you guys don't remember the names of half of them,
Yeah, no.
and you tell me what you rate them out of 10 and why. Okay,
Mhm.
All right.
Sweet.
Denji.
I'll give him an 8. I think
Down
Denji's cool.
bad, but
Oh,
good
maybe 7.
protagonist.
Maybe 7.
Oh, we're
Out of
rating
10.
Character
Oh, is it
7.
8?
I give him 7.
This is my opinion. I think by the end of the series, you're gonna give him 10 out of 10. By the end,
By the end,
because he is one of the greatest characters in my opinion. Like one of my favorite MCs.
We'll see.
Yeah, but okay, let me ask this: could you see that happening?
yeah.
No.
You couldn't see you putting him at a 10 by the end.
Oh,
Well,
a 10
does-
out of 10? No.
By the end, not right now, but
Oh.
I'm saying you don't think the story could lead that route for
No.
him.
No, I think he's a static character. You know what I mean? Like you know,
I think
like
his-
static characters.
I
That
think
Goku,
he's a reactive.
He
character.
changes a lot?
He's not a
Char-
static character.
character
at all.
development because I think Denji's like
He's not Goku. He's not Luffy. He's not like these characters who are like super. Like don't compare him to that. He's more static, or he's less static than them.
Is he more dynamic than Eren Yeager?
That's a change. That was
Eren is a
that's
complete shift.
I cannot answer that.
Okay.
But also, Eren isn't a static character because he went from the protagonist to a genocidal maniac. So
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. There's a drastic difference.
mhm.
Because okay, when you take static MCs like Luffy, Goku, you know their shtick, you know what
Yeah.
they're trying to be, you know what they're trying to do,
Mhm.
but they're still entertaining. Because as of right now, Denji is that character because he's like, oh, he's funny, but he like
Mhm.
he kicks ass, so he's entertaining,
Mhm.
but he's static, and so I don't see
I
like
see
Denji
him-
evolving from like
I don't
this
see him. I don't see him
into
as
something
static.
completely different. He can change, like he can definitely change.
Okay, wait. Okay,
But part of what makes him entertaining is who he is, and he stays by who he is
Mhm.
no matter like the events, no matter what's happening. You know what I mean? No matter that people die, because people died within these 12 episodes. He still maintained who he was. His goal is still the same.
you're telling me that Denji did not change from episode 1, like when he was like when
That's
he's
what I'm
poor,
saying. Like I'm trying to
weak,
process that.
and then where he is right now, episode 12, he is confident. He went toe to toe with somebody who kicked his ass, and also the fact that he now has a goal
To
in
live.
mind.
He also like he straight up said in episode 12 from episode 1. They're like, "Why don't you just let us kill you?" He's like, "Because now I actually have a life I want to live with." You know what I mean? Before he was willing to throw it away. He
Yeah.
said he just wanted to.
Oh yeah, I'm not comparing him as a kid to him as
No,
a
not as a
teenager.
kid from
No, for
episode 1.
Like that's where I say that there's growth. I mean,
He's already growing. That's what I'm saying.
there's
Yeah.
potential for his more growth. I just don't see him.
I
Becoming
see-
a 10 out of
Yeah,
What about
sure.
9? Okay,
I
what's
see
the highest
nine-
you could see him going for you?
maybe 9.
9?
9.
I see 8.
I
Nice.
forget. Your 10 out of 10s are very limited.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
10 is perfect. So it's
Yeah.
I think Denji is like the perfect MC for Chainsaw
Like-
Man, and
Yeah.
by the end, but like
Like
I'll
10,
get there when you get there.
like a 10 for me would have to be like I would have to see this character's progression, and I would actually have to like I love it basically watch him.
Next character, Power out of 10.
Power is definitely static.
Power with glasses 10 out of 10. Power without glasses we're gonna have to.
Oh, actually, I agree.
10 out of 10 is very limited.
Yeah,
Power with glasses.
it's a 10.
That's a 10.
That's definitely a 10. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's cool. I mean, I she's not one of my favorites, but again, she's entertaining.
You understand why people like
I
her.
understand why
She
people
did
like her.
something I never thought someone would do: run from a fight, which I can respect.
Yeah.
She knew she was in class. She knew definitely she was out
You know,
class.
she reminds me of
Power has melanin in her.
she reminds me of Inosuke a little bit.
Inosuke would have not run.
Inosuke would have fought. Inosuke
Yeah,
would
that's
have
what I'm saying.
died.
Oh wait, are you saying
Remember
she
she-
ran or
remember
she
she
didn't?
ran.
Oh, she ran. Oh,
Even
okay.
though when she died, and she was like, they're like, "Where's Power?" It's like, "Oh, Power dip, bro."
Oh, okay, never mind.
She,
Never mind.
she saw Himeno die. She saw Aki lose. She said,
She's a mixture of Zenitsu and Inosuke.
"That's honestly, that's fair."
Do you understand? what
That's
I'm saying?
fair.
Yeah, like
Okay.
She
Zenitsu's
runs?
use like fear of like basically Power is like when Power knows she can win, she's Inosuke.
Yeah.
When she knows she's gonna lose, she's Zenitsu.
I think she's like Vegeta then, because when Vegeta's winning,
But like you know, with Inosuke, win or lose, he's gonna fight.
Right. That's a good
Zenitsu,
comparison.
he's going to run away,
He's
and then
gonna
he goes to sleep. And
Vegeta doesn't run though. Does he?
That part is true. He doesn't run.
He
No,
doesn't
that's a
run.
perfect comparison. A mixture of Zenitsu and Inosuke. That's one of the best ways.
I-
Out of 10.
That's it. 6.
6. I agree.
6? Okay, that's her. She's my favorite character, but like she's not like in terms of like 10 out of 10s. I would give her maybe an 8 or 9. But also just coming from someone who's finished or caught up with the series.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's okay.
But I guess finished part 1. Yeah. Anyway,
all right.
Aki is
I like Aki. I like
his Inosuke done right. Oh, not Inosuke. His Bakugo done right.
what?
Bakugo?
I think he might. Okay, not Bakugo. What was a good hit? I think not Aaron.
A lot of people told me Sasuke.
Yeah,
I haven't seen.
That's
Okay.
That's
He has the Sasuke Todoroki.
Yeah.
Like that's the type of character he is. Like the
he's
quiet,
a quiet,
popular character,
badass, like
the
I'm so
badass, popular
powerful.
character.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I like those characters.
Yeah.
Personally. So
You think you are one? It's okay.
yes.
He part of the team.
Of course. I think I'm a part of the team. You know.
Yeah.
But but yeah, I like it. Okay, the reason I like Aki is because I feel like
Because he likes Himeno, and that's your favorite character.
well, yeah, but like also just like yes, but like also like you saw his character progress. Like the story, a lot of the story revolved around Aki,
yeah.
and his character. I mean, for me, just it felt like a lot of the story just flowed through his character, and I feel like you get to see Aki for who he is deeper down than you can with most characters like Denji. Or I mean, Denji's the main character, but you like you see deeper. You see like there's a deeper introspective. There's like a more of an introspective dive into Aki as a character.
Yeah.
And I think that like the show so far has treated Aki right and has given him that platform.
Oh yeah,
I'll be honest.
where you
like
can see
they
him
literally
that.
did not need to show him waking up, make his breakfast.
Oh yeah, no, I mean that's just the.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, okay, this is me. I think Aki's a little overrated. Like
yeah.
this is not even with like the manga stuff.
Damn.
I like him more after like the manga, but I'm saying in general, Denji put it best in episode 2. He just looked at Aki and he was like, he's probably after some revenge or some shit. Like he just wants some like it's so like
Obvious.
his character is so plain, like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm edgy, I'm cool, I'm gonna go, and nothing's gonna stop me from getting my like the most shocking thing he did for me in this. The most shocking thing he did for me this season was taking the knife for Denji. But then he's like, oh, because I need people to fight the Gundam. I'm like, oh, okay.
He sims for Maki, so I'm safe with that.
Makima, yeah.
Makima. So he sims for her, so I.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, he does. He literally is down bad for her too.
He does.
Remember, he's like, why did you send power to my house? I trust you. Okay, like
Oh,
he literally like
could be like
he literally said Aki has a crush on Makima too. You two should do better than her though.
You're right.
That's why
That's
remember the
hard.
deal Himeno made with Denji was Denji, I'll get you with Makima if you get
me with
Aki.
Aki.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyways, speaking of that bitch,
That makes sense.
Makima,
10.
A great character.
10.
I think she's great.
that controlling bitch, really?
10.
Yeah, I like her. She's
Your
10
stance
though.
is
She's
limited,
definitely
huh?
not a 10 though. That's crazy. She
He's just down horrendous.
she reminds me.
If you thought Denji was down bad, jeez.
No, Maki's cool. But like I mean Makima's cool. But like my issue I don't have issues with her. Makima is like a human Death Note. I think that's
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
cool.
yeah, 100%. That's in season 1. That's
yeah.
exactly what
She's so sick.
literally
That's cool.
say this
Like
name.
Yagami, but she's kind of set on. I mean, she looks like she has her own objectives.
Mhm.
She also knows how to manipulate. Which would you not want a woman that can manipulate you? Come on, like simply put, she can get whatever she wants. She owns a division.
What?
She literally
Sub.
takes people's
Sub.
eyes.
What?
Sub.
Sub what?
He's a sub. He's outed himself.
What?
A sub? I've never heard.
Never mind. Next, Himeno.
What?
You know?
Oh, great character.
Nice ass.
She's great. I like her a lot.
Yeah, I know. You're down bad for a pedo.
Well, she's pretty
What?
and she's like cool.
That's not a good excuse,
Bro,
but I'll go off.
He
I
keeps
guess.
saying she's a pedo, but she was drunk and like, yeah.
I'm not out of 10. Just go. Just we're,
Out of 10?
we're just gonna skip past this character.
I
She
don't know.
This is gonna.
said she didn't want to do anything with
I
him.
think I'm gonna forget her in like maybe one season. So I think I'm
mean,
gonna put her like
I'm
clearly
yeah.
six.
Unfortunately, she got sacked.
5.
5.
5.
5.
Okay,
Bro,
that's fair.
she's an 8. She's great.
For what it's worth, I never liked her character whenever because someone spoiled that part for me. That's the only thing I got spoiled on Chainsaw Man.
Oh, of her.
Yeah, her.
He told you?
Yeah, he told me by
Ooh.
accident.
Oh,
Okay, next.
All right.
I like her.
Oh, there's more.
She's an 8.
The goat.
Oh, I forgot.
Mid.
Ugh.
Yeah, you hate her because she lived and yours didn't. Anyway.
No,
Her. That's kind of hard.
she's okay.
She had that one good action scene.
She popped off.
She had a great action scene.
One, don't kill her. You forgot? Come on.
That wasn't actually. That was
Kobeni.
literally,
Yeah, but
you
like,
literally drag a PNG in there. Boom, she's there.
but that was badass. That's
Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah,
she
like,
snuck up on
I just
Snake and
I
like
just
literally.
I don't.
like maybe we like saw her sneak. Like, well, I guess.
No, the fact that she just popped up, it's like
I guess, yeah.
out of 10.
Okay, out of 10, the fearful bitch. I'm gonna go with
Mhm.
seeing how there's potential with her, knowing there's potential with her.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with
Tell me.
a 3.
3. 3. Not that bad for me. I give her a 5. Because I don't know, dude. I just don't. I'm not interested in her character at all. She's not interesting at all. Not even a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
She's
I,
not.
every time she is on screen, I'm like, oh, she's gonna cry again.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
let
sorry.
me see her cry.
This dude.
What did you rate? What did you rate her?
I mean,
He gave her a 3.
no, the only reason I gave her 3 was because she had a cool action scene that she actually manned up or womaned up, and then next thing
Manned up. No, womaned up.
and then next thing you know, she
goaded up.
she even grabbed a gun like without fear, like I'm about to kill this bitch, and
She
then
even grabbed a gun without. She even grabbed a gun and didn't even look and shot him back. She was like,
yeah, she made 2 devils afraid of her, and she doesn't even have a devil. I don't. Oh, actually, no. You said she has a devil.
they said she has one, but they said she kept hers a secret. But Himeno did say
Plus she's
she's
20,
scared.
so she's. What?
They said Kobeni is very timid, but she has the moves, and clearly, she demonstrated that she has the moves for this job.
I mean, personally, I'm just not afraid of the fear character, like people who are just
Isn't one of your
Fearful.
friends Zenetsu?
no.
Katana Man.
Katana Man.
I didn't even know
God
he was the
rest in
villain
peace.
until like.
I mean, he
until
doesn't show
fought.
up.
I'm
Yeah.
okay. I didn't know he was the villain until he fought Denji for a second time, and
Mhm.
I was like, "Who is this guy?" I remember seeing him, and then once he turned to Katana Man, I was like, "Oh, he was him." And then he was like, "You killed my granddad," and he told Denji that, and I was like, "Who's his granddad?" And then you guys told me the granddad was the first
He
the guy
literally
in the
showed a
first episode.
picture
Yeah,
of his
in the first
granddad.
episode, I was like, "Yeah." I mean, like whatever. Like he tried to kill Denji in the first episode, like his granddad.
Yeah, but he
tried
doesn't know that. His granddad, as far as look, if someone killed your granddad, and then you were just like, "Bro, you killed my granddad." Look, it's like, oh yeah, your granddad was like, yeah, you know he's a yakuza boss, but like he got you all the money. You grew up very like spoiled.
Spoiled, yeah.
Then like in your head said like, oh, he's the bad guy.
Yeah.
He killed the guy who gave me everything.
I guess, yeah.
I understand his. I don't agree by any means,
Yeah.
but like I understand where he's coming from. It's like you killed,
But he
the person who got me
turned into
everything.
a zombie.
Katana Devil, in my opinion, he's the best villain in season 1. Granted, though, I just don't think he's like a memorable villain.
No, you said yeah, for sure. I mean, I think it's iconic. Like there's so many iconic poses with him and Denji. Like when they were falling out of the building, the scene where they clashed at the end.
Poses are poses.
Iconic?
Yeah, but I'm saying like I
But
feel like
character is a character is a
Yeah.
character.
him getting kicked in the
So
balls.
remember
Like,
we
it's
talked
very
about
iconic.
like yesterday. So yesterday we watched Puss in Boots, and for those who haven't watched it,
We watched the new Puss in Boots.
we watched it, and the villain, his name is Death, and he was
one
sick.
of the villains.
One
Yes,
of the
and he's actually
sick.
one of the best villains
He's
I've seen
sick.
in an animated kids film in like might be like top 3.
I don't even
easily.
remember. Okay, when it comes to characters, fights are important. Like if they're memorable,
The
which
fight
is great.
scene was perfect.
But above that, it's the character itself. What is the character like menacing? Does he have like motives that
What's
are
the
like
motive? What's
yeah,
the character?
just the character itself? Like what does that character bring
Now
to
I
the
need to
table
watch Puss
within
in
the
Boots. It's
story?
It's really good.
It's so good. The character in that film was really good.
Mhm.
Here, it's more like you see the character's motive.
Mhm.
You saw like the fights, and the fight was cool. Like I guess it was cool,
beautiful.
anime. But the motive and the character, it just didn't interest me to the point where like I was like, that's a great villain.
Let me just say this:
Okay,
the
not
Chainsaw
entirely.
Man get better. Katana Man was just like
The starter.
he's literally you know
Yeah.
in most.
Alright, like we start from Bad Devil to Katana Devil. Like,
you know how I said
think-
episode 8 is the start of Real Chainsaw Man?
Yeah.
Think of him as like the first villain. You like most of the main characters fight in the thing.
Okay.
That's the real like. For you know, like in One Piece, you
I
will.
mean, obviously, I think the Gun Devil is gonna probably be the best villain once I actually
Yeah,
you know
see
One
more
Piece?
of him.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, like-
Arlong. That in like terms
Arlong,
of like
yeah,
in the
perfect.
grand scheme, like compare Arlong to Kaido. Arlong's nothing.
I
But
actually
like,
Arlong
but
better.
Arlong was
Arlong's
like at the
good.
time he was like the big bad of the thing.
Yeah,
but
but-
looking back, you know what I mean. There's way more.
I still think Arlong is. I know what you're getting at, but
Buggy,
I
I guess,
personally,
Buggy?
or cat,
Buggy is-
whatever his
I
name
guess
is.
Arlong's a perfect example though, because Arlong was within a specific arc, like Katana Man,
Mhm.
right? But obviously, like Kaido was hyped up for like a long
Yeah.
time. Wasn't he hyped up for a long time?
Yeah,
Okay, so I think that's more comparable to Thanos, right? Kaido.
Kaido, yeah, which
In a way.
well, also kind of. And anyway,
Okay,
we're not talking about One Piece, but
regardless, Arlong. I think just in comparison,
Mhm.
Katana Man and Arlong are very similar.
Mhm.
I think Arlong's a great villain.
yeah, he's one of the greatest.
He's one of the best villains, and he had it like an arc. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? He didn't have this whole
The future development also helped though.
yeah.
Hyping it.
That's fair.
Hyping it too much for me is what made me kill my momentum for Chainsaw Man season 1.
Season 2, I think, is
The
when it
only
pulls
reason
back.
I watched it
School
was
arc.
because of the hype. Yes.
Season
But the
2's
one
the
reason
school
I
arc.
stopped after episode 2 was one
Hey,
you and two after 2 episodes I was like, this isn't really worth the hype that my expectations are.
Hold up. Season 2, when that drops in 4 years from now, that's when I'll hype it up again. Okay, this is you know what? In Europe, no, that's 100%. I don't know when it's coming out. That's just like a joke.
I know,
but like,
bro. It's probably
but
gonna
like,
be 3 years
With
though.
Mappa, I mean,
but look,
I'm not.
like
I don't
realistically
care.
speaking, as someone who read the manga, it's not fair. I'll say this: I did not know it was getting 12 episodes. I thought it was getting 24. I thought it was like just going to be weekly, because it's 97 chapters. They did 12 episodes. They did 37, 38 chapters. I thought they were just going to do weekly until it runs out, like JoJo. You know how JoJo used to be.
yeah, like headed, yeah.
So that's why I was hyping it up at first, because I thought we were getting the full story. And by the end of the story, you would like, people would be like, "Oh my god, this was great! I can't believe it. I love the experience."
Yeah.
The fact that we only got the first 12, I would not have hyped it up anywhere near as much as I did.
Hmm.
I'd have been like, "Get ready for a good story.
Yeah.
Get ready for a good introduction to an anime that will become like one of the bbest later down the line."
Later down the line.
Later down the line. But if I knew it was just 12 episodes in one season, I would have been like, get excited, because I personally I would have been so excited because I'm getting to finally see Chainsaw Man, you know what I mean? Finally get animated, but I would not have hyped it up. And that's one thing that's totally fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
And that's we can agree on that.
Like,
We-
regardless of like regardless of what maybe people feel, like it's all up to personal taste.
Oh, for sure.
And a lot of people
for
love
sure.
Chainsaw Man, and I totally see why people love Chainsaw Man. I think just for me, I think it's a good anime. It's not one of my favorites.
Okay, wait, last thing.
Oh.
We gotta get one more character.
Okay.
One more.
One more. What's his name? I can't even remember his name. Right now I can't think. Old dude. The guy who trained Denji in power.
Oh, he was cool.
him.
Yeah,
What's
he was
his
cool.
name? The best devil hunter.
I liked
Yeah.
him.
He's
Um,
He's cool. He's just a cool guy.
He's like an alcoholic
Cool.
dad, but
Yeah.
he just shows up
What
and
does he remind me of? Oh, did you guys watch Black Clover?
no.
like, oh yes,
I know who
Is
you're
that
gonna
his name?
compare him to.
Yuji?
I think Miyami.
Yami.
Yami. I know who that is. I know you're
He
comparing him
reminds
to.
me of Yami.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. He's really good. The old dude, whatever his name is, the best hunter. He's really good. I love his character a lot more by the end.
Okay.
But
Again, by the end, like still, he had a great intro. I think he has one of the best introductions out of all the characters introduced in Chainsaw Man season 1. In terms of like just immediately killing them and like
Makima.
Makima was a
Come
bitch.
on.
But point is,
He does not like
I do not like her. If you know, you know. But
Oh,
like,
the way
she's cool.
walked in.
Look,
She's
saw
top 3.
Denji.
She's top 3 in Chainsaw Man.
Top. Yes.
Easily.
everyone
no-
who likes Makima likes her for the wrong reasons,
Nah, she's just
with
cool.
like the exception of few.
Nah, she's just cool.
Mm-mm.
Anyway,
I think she's.
that's gonna wrap it up.
No,
I hope you guys enjoyed.
Wait,
Don't forget to colossal smash that like button and stay subscribed. All that. You guys have a good one. They have the worst opinions in the world. Stay safe.